Parallel universes in dreams. Hello everyone, girls and boys of all ages from Psychovertical, the channel that accompanies you on your personal growth journey. Sleep and dreams are fascinating phenomena that have attracted the interest of scientists, philosophers, and psychoanalysts for centuries. Despite advances in neuroscience, many aspects of these processes remain mysterious, particularly regarding the brain mechanisms involved, the role of consciousness and the subconscious, and the variability in the vividness of dreams. The most recent theories suggest that sleep and dreams are not only physiological phenomena, but may also have important psychological, emotional, and cognitive functions. Furthermore, the growing exploration of possible universe theories offers new perspectives for interpreting dreams as windows to alternative, parallel, or unknown worlds. If you like the video, please like and subscribe to the channel by hovering your mouse over our logo at the bottom right. Sleep is a cyclical process that involves a series of physiological and brain changes. It is divided into two main phases, non-REM sleep and REM, rapid eye movement, sleep. During non-REM sleep, the brain goes through 4 stages, from a light sleep phase to the deepest sleep phase, characterized by slow brain waves and a slow heartbeat. This phase is essential for physical recovery and the consolidation of declarative memory, the memory that involves facts and knowledge. REM sleep, on the other hand, is characterized by rapid eye movements and brain activity that resembles that of waking. It is during this phase that the most vivid and complex dreams occur. REM sleep represents about 20 to 25% of the total sleep in a 90-minute cycle and is repeated several times during the night. This phase is thought to play a crucial role in emotional regulation, processing lived experiences, and strengthening neural connections. Dreams occur primarily during REM sleep, but non-REM sleep can also be associated with less intense dreams. At the brain level, dreaming is the result of brain activity during sleep, involving several areas, including the prefrontal cortex, the limbic system, and the thalamus. These systems interact in complex ways to generate the images, sounds, and sensations that constitute the dream experience. In particular, the prefrontal cortex is involved in higher cognitive processes, such as rational thinking, planning, and decision-making. During REM sleep, prefrontal cortex activity is reduced, which may explain the lack of logic and the discontinuous nature of dreams. The decrease in activity in this area may also be one of the reasons why people are not aware of the fantasy they are experiencing, as happens when we are awake. The limbic system, which includes structures such as the amygdala and hippocampus, is responsible for emotions and memory. These areas are particularly active during REM sleep and explain why many dreams are charged with strong emotions, such as fear, anxiety, happiness, or sadness. In particular, the amygdala, which regulates fear, is very active in dreams related to frightening or traumatic situations. The thalamus acts as a clearinghouse for sensory information. During REM sleep, the thalamus is highly active, sending signals to the visual cortex and other brain areas, which generate the sensory images and sensations we experience in dreams. Sigmund Freud, in his famous 1900 work, The Interpretation of Dreams, theorized that dreams were a manifestation of repressed unconscious wishes, a kind of escape route for the mind to express thoughts, desires, and fears that could not be explicitly addressed during waking life. According to Freud, the censorship of consciousness during sleep allows these contents to be expressed through symbols and metaphors. Freud's concept of the subconscious has had a lasting impact on psychology, but modern research has offered more nuanced interpretations. Today, psychologists and neuroscientists do not view the subconscious as a repository of hidden desires, but rather as a collection of memories, past experiences, emotions, and cognitive patterns that are not always accessible to conscious awareness. In this context, dreams might be seen as a mechanism for emotional processing and strengthening neural connections, rather than a direct expression of hidden desires. A fascinating aspect of dreams is their variability in intensity, vividness, and color. Some dreams are extremely detailed, with vivid images and colors, while others are blurry or devoid of significant detail. Science doesn't yet have a definitive answer as to what causes this variability, but there are a few theories. Some research suggests that the most vivid dreams occur when the brain is especially active during REM sleep, with intense processing of sensory information and emotions. Blurred dreams, on the other hand, may be associated with less brain activity or a lack of full sensory integration. The intensity and vividness of dreams may also depend on the emotional state of the dreamer. People with higher levels of anxiety or stress, for example, may experience more intense and vivid dreams, related to daily worries or emotionally charged situations. Some individuals, through practice or natural predisposition, can experience lucid dreams, in which they are aware of dreaming and, in some cases, can even control the content of their dreams. These dreams are generally more vivid and detailed, suggesting that increased awareness during REM sleep may enhance the sensory quality of the dream experience. Theories of possible universes, particularly popular in philosophy and physics, suggest that our universe may not be the only possible one. According to some interpretations of quantum mechanics, every decision or event could generate a bifurcation that creates parallel universes, each with its own independent course of events. In this context, dreams could be seen as an echo of these alternative possibilities. According to some speculative theories, in fact, dreams could be a sort of window onto alternative realities, in which dreamers explore alternative versions of themselves, their choices or their experiences. Every world we experience in dreams could represent one of these possibilities. Although this theory does not yet have a solid scientific basis, it is echoed in the suggestive idea that dreams can manifest worlds that exist parallel to our own, even if only in virtual form. Another fascinating parallel concerns lucid dreaming, where the dreamer becomes aware of his or her dream and can influence its course. If we follow the logic of parallel universes, we might imagine that a lucid dream represents the possibility of exploring a fork in our world, that is, an alternate version of ourselves that acts differently than it would in the real world. In this sense, lucid dreams could be seen as traveling through multiple timelines that exist in parallel to our physical universe. Quantum mechanics also aligns with this scenario. In Hugh Everett's theory of parallel universes, every choice or possibility could give rise to a bifurcation, creating an alternate reality in which the outcome of the decision takes a different path. Dreams may, in a sense, serve as an unfolding of these alternate worlds. During sleep, the mind may explore scenarios that represent other timelines or other possible choices. This parallel between dreams and parallel universes is, for now, speculation, but it offers an interesting food for thought. If dreams are the result of brain processes that generate alternative worlds in our minds, is it possible that these dream experiences could be a manifestation of alternative versions of our lives? One aspect that makes this theory fascinating is the sense that some dreams have a real, almost tangible quality that defies our everyday logic. In dreams, in fact, we can find ourselves interacting with people we don't know, experiencing situations that never happened, or solving problems in ways that seem to have an internal logic, although this logic may seem inconsistent with reality upon waking. These experiences can be interpreted as mental explorations of alternative possibilities that exist in parallel universes or in scenarios not yet realized. Dreams, as mysterious and fascinating as they are still one of the most enigmatic aspects of our experience. In recent decades, with the advancement of neuroscience and psychological research, it has been understood that dreams are not simply a sequence of meaningless images, but rather a cognitive and neurobiological process that has specific functions. The theory of emotional simulation suggests that the brain simulates scenarios during sleep to train itself to better respond to emotional and stressful challenges. In this context, dreams can be seen as a preparation for dealing with real-life difficulties, as if we were trying out different options before facing them in the conscious world. In addition, there is a growing awareness that dreams may serve a memory integration function. Neuroscience studies suggest that during REM sleep, the brain consolidates information acquired during the day, helping to transfer it from short-term to long-term memory. In other words, dreams could be a sort of summary of our day, but with a processing mode that mixes information in a creative and sometimes surreal process. Another fundamental aspect of dreams concerns consciousness. During sleep, consciousness as we know it during waking is significantly altered. Self-awareness, which allows us to be aware of our existence and our environment, is reduced or completely absent in some phases of sleep. However, some lucid dreams demonstrate that some awareness can be accessed in the context of dreams. Lucid consciousness, in which the dreamer is aware that he or she is dreaming and can, in some cases, control the dream, is a fascinating phenomenon that suggests that, although normal consciousness is dormant, a more subtle or modified form of consciousness may be active. This lucid awareness makes us wonder what consciousness really is. If we can be aware while we sleep and dream, it is possible that consciousness is not a static phenomenon, but rather a fluid and dynamic process that can take different forms depending on the context. Some neuroscientists, such as Giulio Tononi, have developed theories that suggest that consciousness emerges from a web of complex neural processes that are not limited to waking life, but can also extend to sleep, in more distorted or less intense forms. What seems to be evident is that dream consciousness does not manifest itself as a replica of everyday consciousness, but as an altered aspect of it that allows the exploration of equally real mental worlds, albeit in the context of non-reality. The theory of possible universes, which extends into the fields of philosophy and theoretical physics, also has implications for the way we interpret dreams. While there is no direct scientific evidence linking dreams to parallel universes or alternate dimensions, the nonlinear and often paradoxical nature of dreams suggests that they may represent a space for exploration into scenarios that do not exist in the physical world. If we accept the idea that dreams can represent the manifestation of possible worlds, we would be faced with an innovative vision of the human mind. Dreams could, in fact, be considered as mental experiments in which we explore not only what we have experienced or feared, but also what we could have experienced, or what could have happened in other realities. In this sense, dreams become not only a reflection on the unconscious, but also an imaginative laboratory that explores various paths of our existence, some of which may never have been traveled, but which nevertheless exist as possibilities. The relationship between consciousness, subconsciousness, and dreams is still a matter of debate, but the most recent theories suggest that dreams may represent not only reflections of our inner world, but also windows onto possible or alternative worlds, suggesting that our minds can explore different versions of reality while we sleep. Although there is no direct scientific evidence linking dreams to parallel universes, parallelism remains a suggestive metaphor for the richness and complexity of the dream experience. Future research, combining neuroscience, physics, and philosophy, could shed new light on this mysterious phenomenon, revealing further dimensions of the human mind and its infinite possibilities. If you feel that today you have discovered something new and you like the discovery, leave a like to this video. Any thoughts or insights you have in mind, write them immediately in the comment box. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get notified of any further publications. Also share it with your friends. Thanks for your attention, see you soon.